Hey, girly. Um, Happy to help with this. So let's just take a look at this and break out this content, and I'll talk you through how I go about it. As you know, I like to make it emotional and dramatic. Also, come on, girl. Double spaces after periods. How many times do I gotta tell you? Okay. Um, alright. I'm just gonna read it out loud. I am a proud mother. Like that right there is a bold statement. So because it's so bold, I'm going to make that bold. Not necessarily in one of those sections, but I'm going to make it bold in the text content section. All right. I have shared photos of Brody daily, sometimes multiple pictures. Okay, so we got just editing wise, this daily kind of irks me. So let's see. I have shared photos of Brody daily, sometimes multiple pictures. Sometimes I'd say something like sometimes I get a little crazy and even do 2+ photos a day. I don't know if you're gonna like this, but whatever. Sometimes I get a little crazy and post 2+ photos a day. So just another way of saying that, because kind of is redundant. Before and after a surgery, I've never hesitated to post his infectious smile. I don't get anxiety after I post thinking that somebody might comment or say something negative. I think it is because I feel like I have control over who sees Brody. Previously, people wouldn't. Okay, so I'd probably make that a paragraph. Previously, people wouldn't go searching for my profile to look at Brody. Photos of Brody were for my friends and family. Or solely. I don't know, I'm just adding shit in. Um, wow, I'm dyslexic. Were solely for my friends and family. I am proud enough to take Brody in public, but my sense of control is absent. So probably, let's see here. Countless times I found myself explaining to strangers his biological before giving them the chance to see for themselves. Okay, so that's pretty bold. So I would actually make this. I'm gonna bold that right here. This is what I would do and put a photo next to it of Brody with his cleft lip. Just like, I don't know if you have any in a stroller or in his car seat, but that would be good. Countless times I've seen strangers. He has bilateral cleft lip and palate. I think, I don't know if there'd be a comma after. Before giving them the chance to see for themselves. Kind of like, yes, comma, you can see him, but brace yourself because he has a facial deformity and I want you to know so that your facial expression doesn't upset me when you look concerned. How messed up is that? I love breaking up sentences, as you see, so I think that makes them easier to read and more dramatic. So the more you can break it up, the better. I mean, just don't do it for the sake of it, but do it where it makes sense. Like I'd probably italicize this once I post it in. So let's see. I should be able to turn the car seat in the direction of a stranger and be able to only say, "This is my son, Brody," and be able to proudly say, be able to, and proudly say, "This is my son, Brody." The anxiety I get when showing somebody Brody before and now comes from not knowing how they're going to act or if they're going to say something. Hold on. Right here, I think would be a good part to say, like, you understand that people aren't trying to be mean, but they just don't know any different. They're just a little ignorant, and it's nothing personal. Well, I mean, it's somewhat personal, but they don't realize how rude it is until you hear it. And then it's just people don't have experience with this stuff, so they don't know how to handle it, and they feel weird too. Brody before and now comes from not knowing how they're going to act, or if they're going to say something that makes me uneasy. I'm gonna add something really quick. I realize that if people don't ever mean to offend when they make comments of strangers, don't ever mean to offend when they make comments to me when they first see Brody's face. They simply don't know how to act in that situation, or they truly think that their comment is helpful or comforting, when sometimes it's far from that. That's why I started this blog and make a conscious effort to post photos of Brody to social media on a daily basis, so that when people see babies with similar conditions, they aren't shocked or uncomfortable. They are educated on whatever, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, sorry, went off on that random tangent. It was mean to offend when they make comments to me when they first appear to face. They simply don't know how to act in that situation, or they truly think that their comment is helpful or comforting, and sometimes it's far from that. That's why I started this blog, and also why I make a conscious effort to post photos of Brody to social media on a daily basis, so that when people see babies with similar conditions, they aren't shocked or uncomfortable with the situation. Whatever. Okay, cool. I can think I would actually probably bold this too. I can think of a time when we were out to eat and a family would not stop staring at us. I felt extremely uncomfortable and I really wanted to get my mama claws out. I couldn't believe how ignorant and inappropriate I felt their staring was. After we finished our meal, we were walking with Brody. Wait, hold on. After we finished our meal, we were walking with Brody past. Oh, I see what you mean. I'll probably just say like past their table. Oops. What up? And the mother, I'd say like, and the mother stops me. Ma'am, this is my daughter. She is 5 years old. She was born with bilateral cleft lip and palate too, and we are so excited to finally run into somebody in public who has not had their repair yet. Do you mind if my daughter gets a better look at him so she can understand more of what she went through as a baby? He was going to have his surgery the very next week, and I was so happy to give the little girl a piece of her past that she knew little about. I like that sentence. I wanted her to stare forever. Okay. Definitely some bold material in here. Let's see. I wanted her to stare forever. She was so amazed. She laughed and said, Mom, I can't believe I don't remember this or the surgery. And that is something I needed to hear to remember. I would just say, and that is something I needed to hear. Brody was not going to remember this. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna say that this should be bolded. And that is something I needed to hear. Brody was not going to remember this. He wasn't going to remember the pain, and he certainly wasn't going to remember the stairs. Oh, that's also good. I'm actually going to say that this needs to be bolded instead. After this encounter, I truly believe that maybe people are staring because they are reliving something of their past. Maybe, oh shit, so you kind of covered that. DDD. Crap. I'll probably take this out, or you can delete it if you want. After this encounter, I started. Maybe their daughter, son, brother, cousin, or friend went through this at a young age. I know when I see photos online of unrepaired cleft lip, I flash back to the days where that was the only smile of Brody's I knew. I don't stare because I'm concerned or sad for the family. I stare because I never want to forget. Aw, that's cute. You're gonna make me cry. Okay, I'm gonna bold this little thing right here as well because we get a nice smile of Brody in there. And that's how I do it. Peace.